You're saying to me, okay, if you're going to, let's say in the countrywide, have a 1% tax on wealth that people are going to leave, like, come on, have some more patriotism.
So Ro holds an interesting spot because he's the congressman from Silicon Valley, right? One of the congressmen from Silicon Valley area. So he's been around all of these people who have built industries, now many of whom have fled, who are being taxed into oblivion. We just read, there was a big story in New York Post last week about Peter Thiel has officially moved to Florida. I think David Sachs has moved to Florida, like big time billionaires who create things and create jobs and create industries. They're taking their businesses and their law-abiding employees and people who produce, they're taking them all out of Cali and moving to red states. Here he is downplaying the wealth tax in California.
Ultimately, the idea that having just a 1% tax a year, I mean, in a theory, on building wealth, when you make about 10% every year anyway in the stock market, and that you're going to use that to make sure people have health care and childcare and education. I just think that's what's going to prevent a revolution. You know, think about the guys who went in Venezuela, right? And like they stick the landing despite being shot at. They wear the uniform. They give every single thing for this country. And you're saying to me, okay, if you're going to, let's say in the countrywide, have a 1% tax on wealth that people are going to leave, like, come on, have some more patriotism. You have some loyalty to the country.
I mean, just a caveat to that. I mean, what are you going to spend the money on? Where's the money going to go?
Well, I
mean, look at our cities, bro. Look at Chicago, St. Louis, San Francisco, LA, New York, tons of Minnesota right now. I mean, look at all this shit. Our cities are trashed. We have a fentanyl problem.
Yeah.
I mean, and where's all the money going? It sure as isn't going into this country. You know where it's going? It's going to Ukraine. It's going to Israel. It's going to fight war in Venezuela. It's going everywhere but here. And we all see it. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees another billion, another more billions allotted to Ukraine, more billions allotted to Israel, more billions allotted to whatever. You know, it's just, everything seems to go out of the country. So why would any business owner want to pay more tax just to have it shipped out of the country?
Well, there I agree with you about the waste and the.
Look at the that just happened with the learning centers, and supposedly $9 billion.
I'm not going to defend the waste and the fraud. Two things.
One, sucked out of the country. And then, I mean, on top of that, I mean, Scott Bessent just said yesterday that there's approximately $600 billion in fraud in the U.S. I mean, don't you think we might want to get a handle on that before we tax everybody more?
All right, if you follow politics, you know everyone's got an opinion. Your group chats the pundits, and yes, even me. But on Polymarket, you get something better. Well, maybe not than me, but it's still pretty good. Real odds on what's actually likely to happen. Polymarket is a prediction market where people trade on real events, elections, debates, policy moves, and more. And it doesn't stop at politics. You'll find markets on the economy, tech, sports, pop culture, and even random internet moments that blow up for a week. It's live, transparent, and gives you a legit vibe check on what people really think. You've definitely heard about Polymarket before, so take a second and check it out. Head on over to polymarket.com right now.
I'm sorry, he just kind of sucks. Like, I'm not going to comment on that, the waste. It's like, dude, this is like libertarian stuff 101, but it's not an income issue, meaning the government has enough money. It's a spending issue. It's always spending more money. And now, not only have we always known the government just spends too much on anything, how much they buy a toilet for, but like now with this money laundering situation out of Somalia and all of the fraud we are finding and everything that we found post-Doge. And when he's asked about it, I won't comment on that. By the way, if you're a billionaire in California right now, you pay at least 50% in taxes, probably 54% and maybe more, right? There's a gajillion types of taxes that you pay. And the 1% pays something like 80% of the overall taxes. So when he's like, well, what does he say? Where's your patriotism? Yes, you're just patriotic if you just give it's just another percent and another percent and another percent, and that makes you patriotic? No. What makes you patriotic is believing in the Constitution of the United States and the fundamental tenets of this country and our founding and the pursuit of happiness and individual rights and get off my lawn. That's what makes you patriotic.